Hello and welcome to the Courtesy Flush. Joining me this evening is Naresar.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. I apologize, my voice is feeling a little raspy this evening. Apparently, when you open mouth kiss text, you apparently get disease. I'm kidding. We didn't do that. We did hug and we did kiss a little bit. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, besides, I thought you were kissing goat. So,
Yeah. Oh, now he know. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, no. Me and Tex have the same kind of laryngitis thing going on. My voice is almost gone, but I didn't want to give up on doing at least one stream of Black Mirror because we've been putting this off for a little while, and it's mainly because work is a dam, and I don't like it. But that's okay. That's why we're here. I was wondering if the holographic fruitcake would make me invisible. See, I think Ben might be in the Star Quest. No, excuse me, Space Quest. Star Quest isn't even a thing, is it? That's probably a good little sequel. Anyway, moving on to Black Mirror, a game that so far has eluded us in both reason and just plot. I don't know where we're going to go from here, but hey, it's Bumblebee Elzebub Games, the creator of a very wonderful, excellent game that is also a horror game. And it's funny. Also, is Den Sad is the same person. But it's cool. It's cool to see you here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm transmitting a mug of with honey to your brain. Oh, honey. I guess transmitting a mug of would be way cooler than I deserve. Anyway, rambling over. Nick, if you would like to take over and launch Black Mirror.
Okay.
Yeah. I was stalling, hoping you would do that.
I don't.
Yeah, I know we can't see each other.
I never do anything until you say, "Okay, go ahead."
Fair
and do
enough.
the thing.
Fair enough. I should have said something. Hey, cats, how's it going? Here we go. The Roderick Cube. Of Black Mirror. Hey, look, it's Erdania. Take care, Mike. That stuff's no joke. You guys get well soon. Thanks, Erdania.
Yeah, we're gonna say that's probably good. Okay, let's try clicking on the correct thing. Is this where we at?
Yeah, I kind of remember the skull being a thing, where if we didn't open the chest at this point. I think it was because the game decided to go ahead without us. Perhaps it was saved on a different save, because remember, we were not at...
Yeah, I thought we did this part. Yeah. I thought we got... Yes, because we...
yes.
Ah, that's right. Okay.
We were solving a murder mystery.
Yes. As a recap...
A mystery, if you will.
The young boy who was in town and throwing his ball at the pub window and eventually broke the pub window has recently been found deceased here, where this suspicious blood stain is.
Blood on the stone hasn't even dried yet.
Of course it hasn't dried. Have you seen the weather?
I don't want to know what's going on in our protagonist's head right now. Because he seems to believe certain things need to be done to do very simple tasks. And it mostly comes down to the fact that our character has such high social anxiety that he's willing to break the law if it means avoiding contact with other people. To do anything. And don't believe us, we tried to talk to people. We tried. And everyone goes, "Oh, I'm too tired." So I get where he's coming from. He put forth an effort and no one returned it. So now he has to go and break the law.
What do we need to distract the detective?
Green fan. I don't know.
I saved this distract the detective. And this is where I should probably really get in the habit of if it's more than a week later, I need to go watch the end of the previous stream so I know what the heck we were doing. But obviously, I needed to distract the detective to do something. But what was it that I was trying to do?
I don't know what I could say.
Well, we
I
don't know
don't
what we could say
know.
either.
It could be anything. Hello. Ah, yes, time to summon demons. Hey, when it's oppressively gray all day,
Green fern.
you'll be tired too there, Crow.
I can't pick it up just now.
Hashtag Inquisition.
I can't pick it up.
You-
Green fern.
You can't pick it up? How about...
Just now, though, implying we could later.
I don't believe it. I don't think he cares. Like, he just goes, well, I won't pick up the knife unless I'm ready to stab the person with it. Just take the knife, dude. Stay a while and listen. Oh. I had a chance to do some voiceovers with Michael Go before on a little project mod. It was pretty cool. Michael Go is actually the voice actor of Deckard Cain. I got to play a guard. It was really cool. I was like super embarrassed and nervous. He was really cool though. He's a very nice dude.
Symbol from the where Vic's body was. Okay, so we did have that.
Keeps writing something in his notebook.
The Black Mirror.
I have no idea what we could speak about.
I am gonna get the hints out, Nick.
He's asking
Okay.
too many questions.
I don't
my
want you to
taste.
feel like this is...
No, that's fine because I just can't. I remember we were trying to do something. I just can't remember what it was that we were trying to do.
I can't pick it up just now.
We were trying to grab something without the detective seeing, but I don't know.
I can't go back yet.
Okay, so we're locked
Did we write?
here.
Did we write down the symbol?
Yes, I just saw that in the book.
So,
As though I've heard that.
no, listen. Just to recap, his dream showed the wind chimes, the boy on the altar, and where the symbol is.
Okay,
Just remember that's what was in his dream.
okay. I don't remember having a dream, but okay, we'll roll with it.
It was a very trippy dream.
They usually are in these sorts of games.
Yeah. Did you right-click on the fern?
I can't pick it up just now.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. So whatever it is I can't pick up, we have noticed.
All right, here's
I
your...
remember us noticing it. And we can't, for
Here's
whatever reason... Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, here's the hint for the saying, and then you just tell me next hint if it's not enough.
Okay.
Samuel doesn't want the detective to know about it, so he insists that you figure out how to distract the detective first. Think about what might interest the detective enough to be a useful distraction.
I think we tried interesting him in the stone, and he wasn't. And we can't talk to him,
I won't be into.
and I don't see anything else to click on unless it's something that we have in our inventory.
I don't know. Would you like the next hint? The next hint will be 4 of 13. Wait, you have a bottle of blood.
We do. Oh. Okay. Can we put the blood somewhere? Presumably.
Maybe on the plant? Maybe we're trying to make that'll distract him. Or is that?
No, we're trying to distract him from. We don't want him looking at the plant because we want to pick up whatever it is.
I just feel like this would be a good, maybe another scene. Is there like another area where we can just like pour some blood? Like, oh look, we found some blood over here.
I can't go back.
No, we
No.
can't go there.
Okay.
I don't see. Is it? Yeah, it's tab doesn't show any other scene exits. Okay. In the interest of keeping the stream moving, go ahead and read the next hint.
Okay. Hint number 4. He's standing there studying that blood-splattered altar with a great deal of interest.
Not helpful.
All right.
Because we figured out that we need the blood somewhere. I just don't know where we're putting it.
Okay. Well, number 5 literally is just that perhaps another such scene would be of interest to him. Number 6. He fooled Richard with a fake boron accident. This detective doesn't look any sharper than Richard.
I mean, we also have acid.
Strong concentrated acid.
Just strong, concentrated ass, huh?
No, I can't.
Perhaps you could rig another blood-splattered scene for the detective to study.
Okay, but where?
The next hint literally is just the answer of you got the blood in your inventory. That's like all it says. The number 9. You'll have to go behind the detective's back.
Oh, I found the pixel.
One of the many stones around the altar. Perhaps they were once used to form a circle around the altar.
I finally found the pixel.
This should keep the detective busy for a while.
Take care, Bumblebee Beelzebub. Go have a good sleep.
Detective.
Yes?
I found something that may interest you. There is a stain here on the stone behind you. I think it might be blood.
Where exactly is it?
Right behind you, on the right.
Oh, thanks for warning me. I didn't notice it at first.
You're welcome. Here is my chance.
Okay,
Let's
finally.
go. Let's go.
I have to pick up the handkerchief while he is distracted elsewhere.
Okay, that's what we're picking up.
Oh, hey, Whit. If you're going to be out in this weather, you probably should have an umbrella. Well, it is 1981.
The Gordon symbol is embroidered in the cotton. How could the handkerchief have gotten there?
He's got a hat, or... Oh.
The Gordon symbol is embroidered in the cotton.
Well,
Yeah,
Robert is
something's-
missing.
What?
And you did find evidence of something belonging to you guys here at this scene, which had a dead child at it. And he was also
Yeah,
in the
that is
study just
not-
acting really weird and wouldn't let us inside because he's doing experiments. This is turning into something really bad very quickly.
There's a letter in it.
Oh.
Maybe Bates forgot to pick it up. I'll take it.
Dear Father, hopefully it will be your hands that my letter reaches first.
I cannot endure staying locked away in this horrible place. Therefore, I have decided to do what I should have done a long time ago. I will explain everything when we meet at our place.
Oh.
I know that you will understand, James.
Father, so James is William's son. Why didn't Victoria tell me when we spoke before?
Is this the family member that's locked up in the asylum?
I believe
Because that usually tends to explain it with rich families like this. Like,
Yeah.
you don't speak of the ones that aren't quite right in the head.
You should always carry a towel. Yeah, well, he's got a hoodie. Ooh.
No, we're not burning it down yet. Yet.
This place doesn't look very flammable.
Okay, is she probably up in her room? But let's quick
She's-
check the library.
We're just gonna double check the library.
Okay, nobody
Poor
here.
Bruno.
Poor Bruno. Who's Bruno?
I believe that's the guy who died in the pond.
Oh,
We're like, oh yeah, we're in some other stuff right now. That was the first killing. There's gonna be
that
more.
was the hired help. Nobody cares about them.
If you're a rich British family, doesn't have one insane weirdo in your bloodline, is considered weak, and history shall forget you and your house.
May I speak with you for a while, Victoria?
Of course, Samuel.
Victoria, I found a letter in which James writes to William. He addresses him as Dear Father. So who is James, in fact?
Oh well, it does not matter anymore anyway. It is true, Samuel. James is William's illegitimate son. I could not tell you before when you showed me that picture. I didn't want anyone to know. This secret must be buried along with William.
I understand.
Would you please excuse me now, Samuel?
well, that was light on information.
Yeah, thanks. We figured that part out, lady.
Well, we didn't know. We didn't know that he was an illegitimate son.
That's fair.
I should hang my clothes over the chair in the evening so that they dry.
What? Wow. Really, they should provide glory to you and your house. I am, Oh.
I think we already raided that door, so.
Yeah. I am, probably not surprising anybody. I'm very sleepy, so apologies.
Okay, let's see.
If I'm a little weird.
You know who would know things? The butler. Because I don't think the butler's dead. I think he's still alive. I don't think he's been killed yet. So let's go find him and see if he has additional information. Let's check in here first. Nope, nobody's here.
He's probably still cutting that bacon.
No, we don't want to the garden. We want to go to the kitchen.
Do you need anything, sir?
Not really. I was just passing by.
Well, that was unhelpful. Okay, well, let's see what trouble we can find.
The door is locked.
Can we take a key?
I haven't any reason to go into the cellar.
Okay, fine, we won't go into cellar, you law-abiding nincompoop.
Maybe, perhaps, we should go talk to the old lady again.
Okay.
Hello.
The water is murkier than yesterday.
There's my exit. And then we go this way. And up the stairs. And into the guest room, or not even guest rooms, into the family rooms. And then we're going to go bother Victoria again, apparently, because
I don't
guess...
want to upset Victoria with yet another conversation.
Okay,
I'll
fair
talk to her later.
Okay,
I was gonna say,
I'm gonna.
if that was the case, that was going to be the case, I was going to be annoyed that they kicked us out of the conversation when we were supposed to keep talking. Anyways,
the hint says that you have to talk to another person.
Okay, well, let's go find people. I don't think anybody else in the manor is alive. I think we've killed them all, but let's double check. Oops.
Yeah. The person we're probably going to want to talk to is the doctor.
Okay.
See, he's
there is somebody alive. I forgot Morris was still alive.
Morris, do you have a moment?
What up?
Sure.
Morris, what do you know about that dead boy they found in the woods?
Me? I don't know anything about him. But I'll tell you this. Some pretty weird things have been happening around here lately. Some damn strange things indeed.
I will go then.
All right, sir.
You're not going to ask what things?
No.
I leave him to his...
You uncurious wrench.
Yeah.
I should ring the bell.
We just want to come inside.
Yes?
Samuel Gordon, please let me in, Doctor. I need to speak to you.
Yes, come in. I am downstairs in the morgue.
Whoa, Ertania. Wow. Ertania gave a gift to Titchy Dragon, Silicon Soul, Okins, Alcova, Cats.
You have effects.
Thanks so much. Thank you for the courtesy. That's really kind of you.
You have effects.
Sorry, my voice is not all there.
Well, I could try to helping you out by talking more than I do, but I don't usually talk that much, so I'm not in the Well, no, I take that back. I talk a lot all day, but that's to students who don't want to hear me talk. So talking to people who want to listen
Mr.
to me,
Gordon, to what
is a
do
little
I
bit
owe
different.
your visit today?
Good afternoon, Doctor. I have come to ask you about something.
Oh, would you believe that does not actually surprise me? In fact, I sensed that you would show up. You have come because of that poor boy, correct?
Yes, mainly.
So, what do you want to know?
I spoke with Collier about that boy. We were standing at the place where it happened. He didn't tell me much,
Merry Christmas,
other than the
Redania.
boy was killed by wolves.
Yes, that was the original theory. The wounds were suggestive of an animal's assault. After a closer analysis, however, I can safely reject that possibility.
So you have a different opinion?
Yes, I have. The cause of death was severe blood loss and critical injuries of numerous organs. No animal living in these lands would be capable of doing this. Not injuries like these.
What about an entire pack of wolves?
The signs on the body are clear. No traces of sharp teeth bites, nothing like that.
So do you have a possible explanation?
I do not exactly know yet, but the boy was certainly not killed by wolves or any other animal. Of that, I'm positive.
Wow.
So, demons.
Also,
Tell me,
yeah.
when did you last see Robert?
Some 3 days ago, I think. If you are looking for him, it is best to call the sanatorium. He is there constantly.
No one has seen him in a while, and Victoria is becoming worried. I just wondered whether he had been here lately.
Oh, he has not been here for quite some time. But then again, there is no purpose to his visit as far as I can tell. The last time I saw him was after William's funeral, and not since.
If you hear anything about him, please let us know.
Certainly.
Dr. Herman,
Yes?
have you found out anything new regarding that strange thing you told me about?
Do you mean Henry's body? No, I have not. I need much more time for that.
Okay.
Oh, Ben wants some raptor train facts.
Nope, doesn't want to let us do that. Okay. Well, while we think about what we want our next step to be, raptor train facts. Let's see, what's a good train fact that I can share? Oh, you know what would be a good train fact? Weird terminology. So at a switch, a place where, two rail routes either converge or diverge depending on which way you're approaching it from, obviously you have to get like kind of those inner set of rails to kind of cross over each other so that things geometry lines up. And the place where that kind of changeover to that crossover happens is called the frog. There we go.
That's
let's
a
see,
really cool name.
Apparently in one case, because there's like a slight gap in the rails, because when you're talking about train wheels, there's like a wheel tread that sits on top of the rail, and then there's a flange that keeps the rails is like on the inside of the rails for each wheel, and that keeps it from going off the rails to one side or the other. Because there's a small gap in the rail at the flange, that's a place that takes a lot of impact as wheels are rolling over it. And I forget which railroad it was, but it was like a kind of mountainous railroad. At one spot, one of the maintenance bases, they went into like a little valley kind of thing nearby, to, as they called it, shoot the frogs, by which they meant like they had some sort of explosive that they kind of lightly coated the frog in and kind of detonated the explosive, and that would kind of pre-harden things. Well, apparently locals heard railroaders using the phrase shooting frogs and thought they meant like, actual animal frogs with, guns. And it caused a little bit of a kerfuffle. But, anyways,
Yeah.
okay.
So sorry. The next thing you can do now is you can go up to talk to the lady. The hint guide doesn't even give us a hint on this next one. It's just literally one of those things where you wouldn't have known. You just had to keep going back and forth between people until you kind of figured it out. Yeah, we're avoiding that.
There we go. Okay.
And she'll tell you where to go.
Knock, knock. I'm here to disturb your rest again.
I would like to ask you about something.
I'm listening, Samuel.
I'm concerned about Robert.
I appreciate your concern. I spoke with the sanatorium's head nurse a few minutes ago. She had no news of him whatsoever. I'm worried, Samuel. Something strange is going on. I fear something may have happened to him.
I'm sure Robert will manage.
Do not underestimate this, Samuel. He is my oldest son, and then I have no one left but you.
I'm quite sure nothing has happened to him. Everything will get sorted out soon.
She definitely is
I
disappointed
hope
in
you are
us.
right. I cannot wait in uncertainty any longer. We must do something. I would like you to go to Ashbury to find out what happened. Here we wait in darkness, and I have no one else that can go. Will you do it for me, Samuel?
Of course. I'll set off straight away.
No, please do not go in the middle of the night. It will be better to go in the morning.
I don't mind traveling at night, and it is best that I go as soon as possible.
Are you certain?
The sooner I find out something, the better.
All right, then. But please take care of yourself, will you, Samuel?
You needn't worry. I must go to Ashbury and figure out what happened.
Would you please excuse me now, Samuel?
Can we go into his room now that we're cool? Hey, it's Dopes. Hey, how's it going? Been subscribed for 2 years. Awesome. Thanks for the courtesy.
Do we have new map location?
Yeah, it looks like we do.
I set off for Ashbury
Yeah.
to find out why Robert hadn't returned yet. Someone has to know something about him there. The Ashbury Sanatorium, the place of laments, as William used to call it.
Where'd my mouse go?
It was just being weird. The game was.
Hello?
I know this is an awkward hour, but can you let me in? I would like to visit one of the patients.
We do not allow anyone in at this time. I'm sorry. You will
There
have
was
to
a
come
lot.
during regular visiting hours.
Tomorrow will be too late. Please, let me in and I'll explain everything.
Oh, are you a doctor?
No, I'm not.
Who have you come to visit then, in the middle of the night?
I've come because of Robert Gordon. He is the director here.
Yes, I happen to know who's director here, Mr.
Samuel Gordon. I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself.
Very well then. I'll make an exception, Mr. Gordon. Push the gate open when you hear the buzzer and go straight to the main entrance. I will be expecting you in the lobby.
Thank you.
Whoa.
Thank you for letting me in.
Well, I would not have let you in if you weren't a relative of the head doctor.
Yes, actually, he is what I'm here about. You see, he hasn't shown up for a couple of days now, and I was hoping you might know something.
I'm afraid I will have to disappoint you then. He left the sanatorium the day before yesterday, late at night, and has not turned up again since.
Are you sure?
Of course. I have been on duty every day.
What time did he leave?
Around midnight, I believe. He always leaves quite late. He has had a lot of work to do lately.
Did he mention where he was going, or say anything unusual?
Give me a minute.
Oh, hey, she
No, I don't recall him saying anything special. In fact, he was very tired. Just said goodnight and left.
All right.
Okay.
I would like to visit a patient named James. Can you show me to his cell?
No, that's not possible, Mr. Gordon.
Can't you let me in?
Unfortunately, you will not be able to visit him, no matter what I could or could not do.
I don't understand.
Don't you know? James escaped the night before yesterday. I thought someone had told you.
No, I didn't know. How did he escape?
He must have gotten into the sewer system under the building. It should have occurred to me that he might do something like this.
Why? Did he say something to you?
Yes, I spoke to him the day before. He seemed much more anxious than usual. But there was more to it. I don't know if I can tell you. It is a delicate situation.
Please speak. It might be important. Maybe it will shed some light on the whole matter with Robert.
Do you think it may be related?
I don't have a clue. Please tell me what you know.
All right. James was more anxious than usual, as I said. It was hard to understand what he was trying to tell me. But it was the head doctor that he was speaking about. He said he knew something important, but he could not tell anyone what it was.
Did he say what it was exactly?
No. It seemed to me that he was afraid to talk. He kept asking me to put in a word for him with one of the doctors so he could go home. But he insisted that I not mention it to the head doctor. He acted quite desperate, so I promised I would help him.
What happened then?
Well, James does tend to be very moody, but I would not say that he is dangerous. I have known him for years now, and most of the time he's made very little trouble. So I went to the head doctor to ask him for a temporary leave permit for James.
But you said he didn't want Robert to know.
I had to promise that, but without the signature of the head doctor, no patient can leave this place. He didn't agree, though, and defended his opinion quite firmly. It seemed rather strange to me. Such rigidity, I mean.
Did you speak with James after that?
No, I didn't want to further disconcert him. And the next day, he escaped. I cannot tell you anything more. I have no idea why he wanted to go back home so suddenly.
You have been quite helpful. Thank you. Why would James want to get away so desperately and suddenly? And why didn't Robert allow him to return to the castle? It seems to me that these things are related somehow. That's all. Thanks.
That's all, thanks. If a light goes out in a room, does it turn the mirrors black? So, it's like obsidian, I think? I think
it's full of clean water.
If they could call it obsidian mirror, they probably would have, but I'm guessing more letters would have cost more on the box, because this game came out in 2003. Oh, there's a big giant puddle of blood up there in the top left corner of that archway. Why is there blood right there?
Are we sure that's blood and not just like... I don't know.
Rusty marble?
I mean, you raise a valid point. Not that there can be stuff that's like in the marble that's rusty. Or is that supposed to be a shadow of some sort? I'm not sure. I agree that's a weird texture of some sort, but...
This is the way to the patient's cells. No one is allowed to go there at night.
Don't forget to right click and left click on everything.
I can't open it. She would see me.
I think Robert might have accidentally been possessed by a demon.
Accidentally or intentionally.
I
mean,
think
you never know with.
That's true. I think he was.
We have said everything.
I think he might be that might be why the guy in the beginning died. I think he's using like some sort of spooky magic demon powers, and it turns out James is like, he might actually be a little bit like, he might need care, but he's not insane. He's just like being held there because his brother can do that.
That and or he's like, psychic and can see the spirit world, and everybody else assumes that he's insane because of it.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
Smells like a curse.
Terrible weather.
Okay. So obviously, if we were allowed to leave, we can go
A
do
sewer.
some investigation.
Maybe the main output of the ventilation system of the building.
Let's not go in there.
But we think.
Well, here's the thing. Maybe video game logic. That's a cool idea. I don't know how many people have ever actually been near a manhole. They're very.
Oh no! Like in real life, that would be that would suck.
Old junk destroyed by wind and rain. There's no point messing with it.
Yeah, you're gonna probably get lung scarring if you try to breathe in the gases from underneath from the sewers.
A few beer bottles, old containers, and rusty cans. Just rubbish.
Oh, doesn't it?
Syringe. Looks quite clean.
A syringe that looks quite clean. Take what? What? What are you? What kind of?
He doesn't want to take hammers, but will take a clean-ish looking syringe. Good God!
I believe that
what
looks a
is
lot
wrong
like heroin. Maybe I should take it with me, just in case. Oh, looks like I have a needle.
A few bottles of beer. The labels are not very damp. The bottles haven't been out long.
He just finds a needle in a trash
10
can.
degree lager. 10 degree lager. I'll have a look.
Machine.
This must be the thermostat regulating the temperature of the ventilation. I can't see any controls on it. It's probably entirely automatic. It's probably
Okay.
The middle rod seems to be loose. Maybe I could pull it out somehow.
Is there? It did sound like there was somebody walking around, right?
Perhaps.
It won't move.
Okay.
I have to loosen the brick that's holding it. It's holding firmly to the masonry.
What about the one on the top?
Can't move it.
No.
Nope.
Got a chisel.
No, but we've got acid. Acid's not going to do it. Okay.
It definitely sounds like somebody was walking up there. How about
a coal bucket? It's empty. A heap of damp coal. It would still burn well in a strong fire.
Oh, to the graveyard. That is promising. Well, let's go look at the graveyard in the insane asylum at night in the
Everyone who died within the walls of the sanatorium rests here. A gloomy place.
None of them could, family wanted them home, family crypt kind of deal?
not in Black Mirror?
Are you seeing anything that I'm like? We
No.
have more graveyard to see, but like nothing seems to be.
It's okay. It's just a graveyard.
I'm surprised there's not more standardization for the graves. Because like an institution like this is like, okay, we have a style and you just copy paste.
The resting place of someone of a noble family. The grate ends in stone. I cannot see any lock. The grate cannot be opened.
It looks like those vines are hiding something almost. But no.
Grave they don't want you to know about. Ooh.
No.
It hides a few flickering candles from the rain.
Stone cross.
There's no name on it.
Guy on Broadway says, "Oh no, it's much worse than that. See, because of how oxygen particle diffusion
The metal
works,
doors have no locks to prevent just anyone from entering.
because there's a lower concentration of oxygen in sewer gas than in your blood. When you breathe stuff like that, the oxygen moves out of a place from higher concentration to lower concentration to balance out. Ergo, the oxygen moves out of your blood, so breathing makes you asphyxiate faster. Yeah, don't go into the sewers. I agree with that, Kai. Don't go into the sewers, everyone. A lesson that you can learn here on the Courtesy Flush. I'm not really seeing anything extra. Maybe,
Well, I didn't go the other way around the building, so let's go the other way. You know what? I also didn't try the door. Let's see if we can do the dumb thing and just open the door and walk in. Or we could knock.
Who the hell is that? Nurse, is that you again? I'm heating the place like I'm supposed to. Not one of those crackpots of yours is freezing. Don't you worry. The boiler is running full blast, so leave me alone.
This is Samuel Gordon. Can you open the door?
Who?
I'd just like to ask you about something.
Yeah? What do you want from me?
My Uncle Robert runs this institution. Can you let me in?
I couldn't care less about who's running this booby hatch. I don't belong to the doctor bunch, and I don't have to obey old Gordon. Give me a break and mind your own business.
All right, but I just need to find something out. Then I'll be gone.
Oh, well, okay. What do you want?
oh, he'll answer all of our questions. Excellent. You there, Nick? Something happened?
Oops. I muted my microphone to blow my nose, and then I forgot to unmute it. So I'm going to start my rant again. This was the first time we've had a definitive familial connection between Samuel, our protagonist, and anybody else in the game. He just called Robert his uncle, which kind of confirms that William and Victoria are his grandparents, presumably. Mm-hmm. Like, that's how these things usually go, right? Because I know Victoria said that Robert was her only remaining son, so presumably that's how that works. Anyways.
It seems to be quite hot inside. Are you heating at full power?
There's no other way when the weather's like this. I'll sit here the whole day and night in this awful heat.
Well, you can turn it down a little, can't you?
Impossible. They've just installed this new regulator. It takes care of maintaining the right temperature by itself. If it could also do the shoveling for me, I'd have one less thing to worry about.
So why don't you just leave the door open?
Well, that's another problem. I don't want the nurse checking up on me. She comes by to have a peek inside here from time to time to see whether I'm asleep or something. When the door is closed, I can cool myself down with beer whenever I want.
I see.
A mad lad.
Have you seen Dr. Gordon recently?
No, I haven't. I'm closed. Nobody ever comes round here anyway, except the head nurse. I last saw him about a month or so ago. Yeah, last month. It was Thursday, I think. No, not after that. But you said you were his nephew, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Well, then it's you who should know where he is.
I mean, he's not wrong.
What do you know about the runaway patient?
There was a lot of confusion about his escape here. Haven't a clue why they made so much fuss over one silly loony.
How do you feel about that?
I feel like that's a little
The
bit
loony
dismissive.
happens to be my relative, so you had better keep those insults to yourself. I bet he can pronounce the whole alphabet, unlike
Ooh.
you.
Whoa.
That
Calm
got
down,
real
will ya?
mean.
I couldn't have known he's your relative.
Now, why I asked. You know this place well, right?
Sure. I've worked here for some years now.
If you wanted to get outside, how would you do it?
Listen, these are some odd questions, you know. Aren't you an inspector or something like that?
Yes, of course. I'm carrying out a midnight checkup of sanatorium security from the boilerman's viewpoint. Come on, I'm no inspector. So what is the simplest way out?
Well, I have no idea why you're interested in this, but I don't think there's a simple way out. Maybe from the hall, into the sewers under the building. Other than that, I don't know. If you manage to get that far, the rest wouldn't be a problem. The sewer has several openings that nobody's watching. Why are you asking anyway?
I feel like the negative answers are really mean.
Yeah.
I'm just considering all the alternatives.
Right.
I have to see the cell from the inside. If it's impossible to get out, as everyone says, how could James have escaped without someone having helped him? But who could have helped him? That nurse, maybe. Or Robert himself. Robert's disappearance is surely connected with James somehow. I see you have a decent supply of beer. What if the head nurse saw those bottles?
No big deal. She can see them outside. As long as she doesn't catch me with one in my hands, she has nothing to complain about.
What do you know about the graveyard at the back of the sanatorium?
Well, it's a graveyard.
Do they bury patients there?
Nah, not anymore. But I wouldn't go there if I were you. Especially not now. I'm no coward. But one never knows what can happen.
What do you think I should be afraid of?
No graveyard is suitable for a midnight walk. Especially not this one. You have any idea who all's lying there? Lunatics, maniacs, madmen. You name their twist, they're there. But why am I telling you this anyway? Go where you like.
I won't be keeping you any longer.
Good.
So we have to make it hotter, so he has to open the door so she can see the beer in his hand so he can get in trouble, right? Is that the answer?
I don't know that specifically, but something to that effect, certainly. Maybe it's
Yeah.
just we make it hotter, and so that's to the gate. I don't think we want to leave, though.
I can't go back yet.
Yeah. Okay. So we make it hotter, and either he opens up the door, or at the very least, it just becomes. If we mess up the regulator, maybe it makes it hotter inside, and so she comes out to investigate, and so then we're able to get in, go behind the counter, open up the door, and do something. So that seems to be the plan. Okay.
It's holding firmly to...
So what do we got? Where's our knife? Nope. Can't use our knife. The black spear.
It's...
Matter. Is it acid?
Yeah, just an evil sphere.
It is... No, acid is not the solution to our problem. Is it the key? No.
All right, cats, you have a good evening. Thanks for stopping by.
Fire. Apparently not.
What if,
Is it the second key?
why don't we go talk to the lady again, now that we've talked to this guy and
Oh, true.
seen a bunch of stuff?
We could do that.
She might be like,
See if...
oh, it'd be so weird if someone got into this area. That would be really strange. The access point is in this back area right here, and the key is always waiting.
May I speak with you?
Sure.
No, let's ask about the graveyard.
Can you tell me anything about the sanatorium graveyard?
I have worked here for almost 12 years now, and I know next to nothing about it.
Has it always belonged to the sanatorium?
As far as I know, it has. We no longer use it for burying, but it would have served its purpose in the past. Many patients would spend their whole life here, and when their time came, they would be buried at the back of the sanatorium. But that was a long time before I started here. I do not know much else about that place.
I need a little time here without being watched. Could you possibly do me a favor? I'd like to make a call to the manor to check if anything has changed regarding Robert. If you could show me where the phone is...
I'm sorry, I can't let you inside. But I could call myself.
Right. Here's the number then.
I do not need it. It is in the internal phone book. Wait here.
Except we're not gonna wait here. We're gonna sneak in.
All right. I need to do this quickly before she returns.
Let's take whatever's not nailed down.
First, because it has been a minute.
Ah, yes. Saving the game would be wise. Yeah. An hour into gameplay. Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. We're going right inside.
The cabinet is locked. The label doesn't ring a bell.
Okay. Take a look at that vase. Like, what did we pick up?
It has a slot of some kind at the bottom.
What?
It has a slot of...
Strange.
I haven't got the key.
Okay. Nope, not a knife. I don't think that's gonna work.
Okay. Nope, that just takes us back to there. Really?
It has a slot of some kind at the bottom.
What if I did
Yeah, let's stab the vase.
No. No.
It's almost like a piggy bank, but like a vase.
See, what I was wondering, like, if there was some sort of...
It just sounds like one when you pick it up.
Like, I was wondering if the
It
key to
has
the
a slot
cabinet
of some kind at the
was
bottom.
in it, but I can't think of how to make it be not in it.
The nurse won't let me go. I've got to find...
Okay, so she isn't back, which means we should be doing something in here.
Let's take a look.
Right? Oh, there's bottles up here. Is there anything up here?
Nothing up there, it seems. Samuel doesn't seem that interested in that piece of paper on the... No, he doesn't seem to care about any of that. Or that poster, maybe?
Oh, no, that's back.
Yeah, no, nothing on the poster. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab a hint then.
Okay.
Because I get a feeling this is going to be cryptic. When you right-click on inventory items, you get a description.
Okay, we done did that and it wasn't helpful. Well, I mean, it was a little helpful. We know there's something going on there. Can I acid the vase? No, I can't acid the vase.
That's all the hint says.
It's dirty, but not broken.
Okay.
It's dirty.
That syringe is not clean then, Samuel, so you shouldn't have picked it up. Anyway, let's keep going through the inventory. Well, we don't want to read the inventory. We don't want to read that because we already did that.
Yeah.
The Gordon symbol is Durgam Gordon's.
Durgam.
Now, it worked. The key I found in... As though I've heard...
And there's the diary.
Strong concentrated acid that Richard gave me.
Keep going to the left. Oh yeah, syringe full of acid. Yeah, that's perfect. No.
Okay.
this frightening photo.
I often have headaches these days. I'd better keep them. It's strange. There are some coins in... The coin fits in the groove at the bottom. A little key was hidden there.
I'm so annoyed.
That would have been...
We've had that... I don't want to do that. Hold on.
A strong sedative will put a person to sleep for a whole day.
Oh, no.
Bethanol. I have no idea what it's good for. Maybe a relaxant. Who knows?
Who knows?
Some
Only
drops.
doctors.
Not really what I'm looking for. Cantropin diminishes headaches. I still have enough of my own pills.
Okay.
All right.
But...
Well, we have sedatives. Oh, yeah. We just have to shut the... Okay, he did. Oh, they were going to wait for you to do the whole thing. Oh, that's good of them.
It took a while. No one was answering the phone this late.
No problem. Did you learn anything about Robert?
Unfortunately, Mr. Gordon has not returned yet.
I see. Thank you for your time.
You are quite welcome. It was nothing.
That's
Okay.
all. Thanks.
I have an adjustment to the plan. We're going to go poison some beer.
Oh.
By poison, I mean drugs.
Hello. Hey, Sunshine. 32 months. Wow. Thank you for the courtesy. Thanks for sticking around for so long.
That's 2.5 years?
Yeah, just about.
No. Over 2.5 years.
Apologies, my
months.
voice is slowly going. It's a symptom of whatever Mr. Tex also is going through.
Okay, so here's the deal. We have
A
sedatives.
strong sedative.
We have a syringe.
I spilt a little, but the syringe is full of sedative now.
And now we
He
can
throws away the
go-
whole bottle of sedative? Wow.
I'll go with full dose, so it kicks in fast.
We're about to kill somebody because,
Get
alcohol and
into drink it.
sedatives, I'm sure that's a great
Solve someone's consciousness problem.
Can't.
Okay. You know what? We have a coin. I didn't try the coin earlier. Coin doesn't work. Are we allowed to acid it up now? No. Are we allowed to knife it up now? No.
Can't do this with.
Can't do this with bare hands. Okay, so we need something. We need something. I found the pixel.
Oh. It's a hammer.
We have a hammer.
Hammer birthday.
What the heck are you doing, man? Get away from that window.
I don't blame him for feeling that way. That's a very good question.
It won't move. It's holding firm.
Okay. So.
Well.
It's probably entirely.
Oh. Okay.
I can't reach it.
Apparently we no longer have our hammer. And apparently I need probably some sort of stick. Wait, didn't we just take... Hold on. I just took a rod out of the window. Can I not use that? Or maybe like the shovel that's here in the coal pile.
You want the hint? I'll take a look.
Give me a second. I thought I saw something here a second ago. I'm gonna take a brief tour around the graveyard. I'm gonna see if I notice anything new now that we have a new goal. Maybe there will be something that he'll think is worth actually touching now.
Whack it with the bar we just got. Well, we tried that, and they came out and said, "What the hell's our problem?"
No. I tried racking the brick with a hammer. He came out and said, "What the heck was our problem?" And then I went and did it again anyways. He didn't come back out, so there's something.
Oh, it's probably... Hold on. Let's get a hint.
Okay.
The hint says, there's an old Three Stooges show in which they sawed frequently on the bars of their cell window every time the guard outside their doors slurped soup loudly.
Oh, I wonder if that's where it worked the second time, because he was making some sort of noise or something.
Well, we keep seeing when we were in that scene, he keeps like sounds like somebody's walking around.
No, but I did the loud bit. I got the bar out. That's been done. We're now at I need to mess with the thermostat.
Can't reach it.
But we can't reach it. We have to get something to do something with it. I thought some sort of long pokey stick would do the job.
Acid would definitely break it.
Yeah, I don't know that we want to break it as much as cause it to be wrong.
Can we whack it with the bar?
We don't have...
Okay.
I don't know where... That would be the logical choice of, oh, hey, we just took a bar out of the window. Why don't we use that?
I'm going to go ahead and grab another hint.
Bar seems to have disappeared.
I'm going to grab another hint because I don't like this cryptic.
Yeah, that's fair.
We need to find a way to cool it down so that way it makes it hotter.
Ah, okay. Find a way to cool it down. Find a way to
Is there anything nearby that like cools it down? I mean, the beer is cold, but I don't think it'll like affect the thermostat in a useful way.
No, we haven't talked to the guy since we got back from talking to the nurse, so in the interest of completeness...
Mind your own business. I've got no time for you.
I mean, fair. But that means that, no, that is... Whatever it is, we're supposed to get it... Well, I mean, maybe we talk to the nurse, but... No, we have to... We have to do it ourselves. So, what have we seen, if anything, that's cold?
Anything that's cold. I don't know. Maybe the answer's like, remember when Vic had that ice cream cone? No, there's no thing like that. That's unfortunately it's not that.
And also we can't
but it feels like it should be.
Leave the sanatorium, so
yeah. There's no Baskin Robbins on Black Mirror. What? What are you doing?
Getting a wet handkerchief. Never mind that it was at a crime scene. Possibly evidence. No, we'll just go muck about that.
What? What's happening? What are you doing with the wet handkerchief? Are you going to put that on the thermostat? Is that actually going to work?
That was kind of my plan. I'm hoping it works. I don't know if it will or not, but that's the plan.
I didn't expect you to put the handkerchief in any of that.
To be perfectly honest, I wasn't expecting that.
It should be possible to confuse the sensor of the thermostat with cold water. The temperature inside will rise noticeably for a while.
All right, now I just gotta wait for him. Yeah, just go ahead. He'll come out, he'll have his drink. Oh, there's the big man himself. He's gonna have him a nice swig. I think he's asleep now, Nick. I think you can go in there. Yeah, because the But it's turned into a door now. So
I've got to wait a little until the sedative kicks in.
Okay, how do we wait a while? What are we supposed to be doing? Or we could just literally wait a while and then click in.
wow.
I mustn't make much noise. I could wake him up.
Check the lockers next to where he's sleeping.
It's not locked, but I can't open it while he's leaning on it.
Oh,
I don't want to wake him up.
never mind.
Let's see, he's locked.
I just thought payday immediately when I saw the lockers. Coal.
A large heap of coal. The building consumes a lot of heat. An intense heat is coming out of it. This place is very hot.
Oh, we can put some coal again.
Black coal. Nothing else. There's something buried between the coal fragments.
What? What did you just pick up? What? Body of a doll? And then thread. What?
A dirty, rough rag doll. A strong, sharp thread.
What?
Okay. To be honest, I'm just as confused as you at this point.
We found a baby doll in the coal?
Yeah, I don't know. You're expecting me to have answers. I barely even have questions.
Lots of old leaflets, posters, and newspaper pages. Messenger of the Gods. Sounds familiar. Work schedule of that sooty bully. He's off duty for a while now.
Yeah, we knocked him out.
Oh, key.
I wonder what door it opens. I'll take it. It's certainly going to be useful.
Gasp, he takes something before we run into the locked door itself?
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
He didn't wait for... I didn't
Christ.
see any locked doors.
An old oil lamp and an empty bottle of cheap whiskey. Nothing useful.
Well, I don't know about that one there. There's 2 more lockers, though. No, can't open them.
He doesn't seem
All
to
right,
be able
Wraith, you have a good night. Oh, that just leads out.
that's too far.
Oh, yeah, let's take a look at that power box.
I can't see any lock.
Oh, it's got a pad next to it. Oh, no. Well, you can kind of guess what numbers are pressed the most.
Nothing. It's not connected.
Oh, we need to do something with the power.
Something's missing here.
Excuse me.
Okay, well, let's go look at the power.
The main switchboard. I had better not touch it.
Never mind.
Well, okay, then if you want to be a coward about it.
Yeah. No curiosity. I think we have to look at the panel.
Yeah, it occurred to me that, oh, I need to actually look at it first, probably.
Incorrect.
Okay. Let's then
Trade the old lamp for a new lamp. Works every time. Old lamps for new. Oh, some pins.
Oh no, we can take the pins. I was wondering if okay, is 312 supposed to be the code? But no. We just straight up.
1918.
Okay, true, that is the only number that seems to be there.
And I also play Payday, so sometimes you find codes that way. Yeah.
That's it.
I'm so glad that's the
Alright.
answer.
Yeah, look at you all smart and noticing things.
That was close. He almost noticed me. I have to lure him out of that hole somehow. There is no other way to reach James's cell.
Okay.
I've been okay. My throat's a bit rough, but I'm doing okay. I hope you're doing well, Saito. You do have needle and thread.
True.
The pin served almost as well as a needle would.
So if we hit the head of the baby doll, I guess it might be something useful. It's probably for some later puzzle. I'm surprised he picked it up. After so much time.
The sedative in the beer did the trick.
What if you right-click on him?
He's sleeping like a rock. He's sleeping like a rock.
Okay. So.
What about that speaker? Oh, ventilation.
The only source of clean air leading here.
Oh. I don't think we can open it. I think you just wanted to point that fact out. What's the thing on the right over there? On the bottom. No?
No idea. And apparently nothing that we can click on.
I've got to get rid of that doctor first.
What about that bucket that's tipped over?
Which, that one doesn't seem to be clickable.
Oh. Oh, under the table? There's boxes. No, anything on the table?
Apparently not.
Intercom.
Oh, intercom.
I thought that was a payment.
There's an intercom system installed in the building. I don't know what message to broadcast. I don't know what message...
Okay.
Check that schedule top left corner. No. Okay.
Let's go talk to the nurse real quick. Hey, out of curiosity, for no particular reason, what would you do if there was an escape?
May I speak with you?
Sure.
Something just occurred to me. Can you possibly lend me the main duty schedule of all the employees?
Do not think anyone will mind if you have a look at it. Although I have no idea how it's going to help you.
Who knows? Maybe something will reveal itself.
All right, here it is.
Thank you. I'll return it when I've read it.
That won't be necessary. It is already the end of the week. I must issue a new one anyway.
Ah. How nice.
That's
and how
all.
information
Thanks.
security lacks.
Yeah, also she's like, I gotta make a new one.
Ashbury Sanatorium duty schedule for this week.
Wouldn't you need the old one to see who's done the same days? Or she just doesn't care?
Possibly doesn't care. Or maybe it's... Well, I mean, if it was the same every week, it would seem to be that, like, oh, who cares if...
Gotta have Monday off, man. Gotta have Monday off. Don't go in.
A complete Ashbury
I do. I don't want to.
Dr. Smith, please come to the lobby.
What could they possibly want from me this late? Damn, I guess I must go.
Now it is time for us to do a little P&E. Ooh, spooky, mysterious. That one door right there. Oh, trash can.
Oops. Who is there? Who is there?
I have to say something before he gives me away. I am Samuel.
I am Ralph.
We can't speak for too long, okay, Ralph?
I do know one Samuel, but not quite, though. Why can't we talk, Samuel?
Well, we can, but we have to speak quietly, or better yet, whisper.
All right. Speak quietly, Samuel.
Ralph. I need to know something. Will you help me?
The nurse says I'm good, but now I'm very sad. I will help you when I'm not sad, okay?
And why are you sad?
Well, because of Bubby.
Who is Bubby? Did he do something to you?
No! Mr. Bubby is very kind. He is my friend. But now he's gone, and I don't know where. Perhaps I made him angry somehow.
And what does he look like, this Mr. Bubby? Maybe I can help you find him.
He's no animal. He's very clever and talks to me often.
And what does he look like?
He's not tall like us. He's short, but very handsome.
Oh, okay. If I find him for you, will you help me?
Yes. I hope you didn't get lost. You'll be searching hard, won't you, Samuel?
Don't be afraid. I'll find him. It's probably a toy. Where could he have lost it?
Well, now you just need to find the head. Yeah.
You said you noticed a trash can.
Yeah.
It's empty.
Well, darn it.
That
okay.
Also that door.
All the cells are locked. I've got to find James's cell first.
That goes to the lobby. Which
Don't want to go to the lobby.
Trays and dirty mugs. Nothing that would interest me.
The light switch?
There's also a dustbin.
Just garbage. Trash. Just garbage. I can't see anything but garbage in it.
I'm sorry, man. Just
Let's
garbage.
see. There's something in it.
What? Oh.
The head of a doll.
What? We couldn't see it because the light was off? What?
Interesting that the light was off or on to begin with.
Ralph's Bubby is complete now. Ralph, Mr. Bubby is fine again. Here he is.
Oh, that's very good. I'm glad he's here with me again. Mr. Bubby says he is glad too. Thank you, Samuel. You have been very kind to us. I must speak with Mr. Bubby now. I haven't seen him for so long.
Hold on, Ralph. You promised to help me if I can find Mr. Bubby for you.
But now I want to be alone with Mr. Bubby for a while.
Ralph, Mr. Bubby is sad that you don't want to help me. Ask him.
Yes, Mr. Bubby says that he will help you too. Me and Mr. Bubby too.
Ralph, do you know someone called James?
James is my friend too. He and Mr. Bubby.
I need to know which room he lives in.
He lives next to me, right next door. But James isn't home now.
I know. Have you noticed where they put the key to his door? Is it somewhere nearby? Perhaps in some cabinet?
No, it's not. Dr. Smith, who guards us, has got all the keys.
Do you know that for sure?
Yes. When we go to the corridor, he opens the door for all of us. But I don't think he's going to lend the key to you. He's very hard.
Oh, never mind. Drat! Smith is returning.
Let's turn
We
that
had
light
better
off.
not speak any longer. Maybe later.
Maybe later. Okay, Samuel.
So, the doctor has the keys. How do I get them?
Let's turn that light off. There we go. Very hard. Can't see nothing but garbage in it. There we go.
No water is running into it.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, we definitely want to save.
Before we do something irreversibly dumb.
Oh, Dr. Smith. He's like, intruder. Oh, God.
Okay. James's cell back through the hall.
I cannot go back. The doctor may return.
Can you hide?
The cell is locked.
What else? What else do we have? What other
What about the
options?
wire? Wait, we can do something with that wire?
That seems to be a very shoddily installed lighting fixture.
Oh, no. No, you're going to put it in the fountain.
No, but the fountain doesn't have any water running to it.
Don't flip the switch.
I don't think I can.
No.
Yeah, it's
So-
just wire on the ground. So I have to do something with the wire. Can I put it in?
Ooh, the window?
That's it. We can
I've got an idea.
Okay, I don't know what idea this is because it sounds bad.
I just need to flip the switch.
Okay.
No one will notice. I've got to attract attention somehow.
Okay, what are we attracting attention for?
The fencing is very strong. I can't do anything with it with bare hands.
You have some cutters, don't you?
I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what the
Mr.
plan is.
Zappy. Oh, yes. No one will notice. I've got to attract attention.
The fencing is very strong.
What do we do? He's making a shock fence?
I don't know what he's doing.
Have you put the wire on there? Yes. So what else are you missing? Do you have a tool to use on the fence? All right.
We've attached the...
Did you right-click on the fence?
Right-clicking does not seem to be doing anything.
Okay.
The fencing is very...
So you need something to help with the bare hands part. Let's see what else we have. Nothing on the tray.
That's down the hall that we don't want to go.
Or maybe we do?
But I can't,
We go down there and then we run back up here and he's like...
I cannot go back.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see. What do we got in inventory? We've got a wallet. Can we use the wallet? No. Knife? No. Probably not the black sphere, the pills, the map. We can't look at this photograph. Well, we could look at the photograph, but I don't think it's going to make us laugh.
Strong concentrate.
I don't think acid was working on fencing. Diary is probably not going to help us. Oh no.
Oh,
I must
hide. That's horrible.
Hey, what is going on over there?
This is bad.
We're gonna kill a man.
Confused.
Well, probably not,
No.
but like
this guy, yeah, Samuel's fucking evil. I mean, I do this as 47, but I have a mission. Samuel could have just like... Oh no.
He fell. He fell. Did you see it, Mr. Bobby?
I hope I haven't hurt him.
You knocked him unconscious. That's never a good
I
thing
think
for
he's
a
going
person.
to be all right.
Do you think he's gonna be alright?
The keys to all the cells.
Okay.
Now we definitely saved the game. He wakes up and he forgets his name. Yeah, drag him into a cell and lock it. That would be a good idea.
The cell is locked.
He doesn't know to use the keys you just picked up, Nick. He's not that smart. He really isn't smart at all. Like, this is all avoidable.
An awful place. A normal person would not survive a single month in here. I should examine the cell before someone catches me.
It's Asmund Cold's house. Sorry, that guy is weird, but it's just a funny meme. Oh. Oh.
Images of terrified faces drawn with charcoal.
Wow.
One of the strange drawings of James's mind. This drawing is crumpled, as if someone threw it away and then put it back on the wall. I'll try to remove it.
Oh. Oh. Oh no. Ah! Don't do that.
Ralph, can you hear me?
Yes, Samuel, I can hear you.
Good. Can we talk now?
You found Mr. Bubby for me, so you're my friend now. I like friends a lot. Do you know that?
Yes.
So, what was it that you wanted to talk to us about, Samuel?
Let's ask about...
You said you are scared of the head doctor.
Yes. Very. He's not a good man, Samuel.
Why are you afraid of him?
He often shouts at us, and he's very strict. But I'm mostly afraid of him at night. He sometimes goes around to our rooms, and then something happens to somebody.
Tell me more.
Once at night, he also came to me, gave me some medicine, and after that, I was very sick. He said he would give me more if I told anyone. You will not tell him that I told you, will you, Samuel?
I won't tell him anything.
I don't know if I could bear more medicine.
When did you last see the head doctor?
I think it was that time he was shouting at James. I didn't see him the next night, and I didn't see him today either. I hope he will be gone for a long time.
Why would Robert administer medicine secretly at night? He must be hiding something.
That's a very good question. I don't...
Tell me about James. Do you know why he ran away?
I think he no longer liked it here.
Gee, I wonder why.
He was scared a lot.
What was he afraid of?
I can tell you. You won't tell anybody, will you?
I won't, Ralph.
He was afraid of the head doctor. I too am afraid of Mr. Head Doctor. But James was really scared.
Why was he afraid of him?
He came once to James in the middle of the night, and they were talking for a long time. I was listening through this hall. Mr. Head Doctor was shouting at James a lot.
Did you hear what they were talking about?
Maybe. I don't know.
You must have heard something.
Only a couple words, really. Just a couple. Something about William somebody and a castle. I can't remember anymore. I was scared.
Okay, Ralph. Robert was probably quarreling with James about his possible return to the castle. But why didn't Robert want to let him go home?
That's a good question.
Okay.
What's on the bed? Oh, something's oh, a table.
A couple of pencils and some blank sheets of paper. Nothing interesting.
Okay, you were asking about the bed. There's a hole in the mattress.
There's a hole in the mattress. Everything is in decay around here. There's a hole in the A piece of paper is sticking out. I'll try to pull it out.
What did we find?
February 25th. William must know that I will be all right. That there is nothing
But there is nothing wrong with me anymore. Just the voices. I don't understand them. I wish they would leave me alone. They won't get out of my head. Not even when I beg them. I paint a lot in the evening. It helps to drown out their whispering. The strokes of my paintbrush connect into a coherent image in the end without my thinking about it at all. It's as if someone leads my hand. February 27th. I must see Williams somehow before I get absorbed into this place completely. When we meet, I will tell him everything. William must learn of the evil things Robert is doing to us here. I have to find a way to let him know, to get my note somehow to the usual place. But what if my letter is found by Robert? I must be very careful. Luckily, it never occurs to him to have a look in there, not even when he's passing by. March 2nd. Robert didn't show up at all today. Ralph didn't see him either. That's good. That's very good. I hope he'll stay away wherever he is. March 8th. It's been 10 days already since I sent my letter by the old warden. Why hasn't William done anything yet? I wonder if he received my letter. I don't know how long I will be able to endure this place.
It's a nice drawing. Can you look at
All right. Got you. I knew there was someone behind the escape. Do you hear me? I'll be back in a minute, and then you will have things to explain.
The doctor has likely come too. I've got to get out of here before he brings someone. I don't really feel like explaining why I stunned him. Pages from various books, even the Bible. Some paragraphs are crossed out, some softly underlined. Disgusting. These are horrible conditions indeed.
Let's talk to Ralph.
I don't think I want to know what's in it.
Ooh.
It's broken. The only functional light is above the door. The latch has snapped shut. I can't do anything with it from here. There's no keyhole on this side of the door.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Let's speak to Ralph.
A dark picture that James painted.
I want to see something real quick.
Yeah, son, try to kill. We didn't try to kill him.
I opened the way leading to the tomb. Surely, how there is shall even I am almost, despite that. I also, when I touched May 7th, I am afraid of this night. Yes, human voices. There are dozens of. What's happened? Am I mad? No,
Okay, so May 7th or thereabouts was when William died. I was wondering how close James's kind of like letter trying to sneak out was.
Yeah, it was a bit early.
Ralph, can you hear me?
Yes, Samuel, I can hear you.
Also, March 8th is
Ralph,
Stig's birthday.
when James was planning to escape, did he speak to you about it?
Yes, Samuel.
Did he mention how he would do it?
Yes, he did.
Will you tell me?
But I can't. That I can't do. I promised James. I wouldn't tell that to anyone.
Ralph, James is my good friend too. Do you understand me? I know he would tell me himself, if he were here.
All right. I think I can tell you. Mr. Bubby says it's okay too. James has got a hole under his bed. Yes, a hole.
Under his bed, you say?
Yes, yes, surely. Will you promise that you won't tell anyone?
Don't be afraid, Ralph.
Mr. Bubby trusts you, Samuel, and so do I. I go speak with Mr. Bubby now. Seems so sad to me.
Someone found the pit destroyer. It's a good day, for we are blessed
I should
with the
leave
bear.
before someone sees me. I'll return later when things have settled down.
My birthday
I'd better leave now.
is a day after that. My birthday's March 9th.
Oh, okay. I think this is a good place to stop, don't you?
Yes, we have made quite a bit of progress. Fortunately, we have the universal hint system to give us a help on that. Because I can see how frustrating this would have been if you had no internet access back in like 2003 when this game came out. Did it save? Oh, there we go.
There we went. Okay.
Cool. All right.
Okay. Just to double check, because if I go to load game, and yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Very cool. Yeah, go ahead and close it out. I like that little closeout scene. Anyway, that is it for this evening. I'm glad that we got a chance to pick up where we left off because this was really weird. It was a very...
It's weird. Robert seems to either be evil and or have made deals with evil things.
I think, yeah. I think he's definitely drinking that demon juice, you know, or whatever. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's doing something weird because, like, if you look at everything that they're doing in that mansion, they're definitely not people who have all their mental faculties in check. Like, the only one so far that seems to be normal is your main character, and that's a real stretch because, I mean, he has so many other options
he is
could
not
do.
normal. Nope, he is not.
He's more normal than the rest of his family.
He is hiding something very deep in his psyche, but there is something seriously wrong with that man. I mean, if you remember back that far, there were flashbacks to there being some sort of fire that killed a woman that he was involved with. I don't know as much of just observing as just like something happened, but yeah, no, he is not. He is not normal. Nobody in that family is normal. The butler maybe is normal, but that's again a stretch because
I don't think he's normal.
No.
I honestly think everybody on this island is kind of weird. Like everybody, actually. Is there a normal person? No. No. I haven't seen one single normal person. I think his perception of people might make them weird. I don't know. Like, because like Samuel's just doing stuff that doesn't make any sense, and he's also on some antipsychotic medication. Our main character, so it's like maybe we're seeing like what he thinks is normal, so everyone's like really weird and stilted. I don't know. My theories. I mean, I could just go look up what the end of the game is, but we're gonna see it because we're gonna beat it. It's gonna be awesome. All right. Well, you guys have a good evening. Thanks a lot for hanging out with us here on the Courtesy Flush. And we'll see you next time. Have a good one, everyone.
Have a good evening.